Real quick, man. I don't want to keep people here late, but I do want to bring up. This was the man's man out there, Martin. This is everybody's guy out there.
Was he?
You might look. You talking shit now, but there was a part of all of us at one time. Maybe maybe it was just a 1 second on one day when we said, you know what? God damn, I wish I could be Charlie Sheen.
I never had that second.
I never had that second either.
Hell no.
Nobody
One
ever
thing I
thought that?
said was I respect the man for not giving a fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
at least he owns up to everything, he's done or did. So
I might have said that for a second until the next second I was like, oh, that's because he's crazy.
Anyway, so now this guy, he's coming out and he's talking to everybody about how he's got the HIV. And
He has the AIDS.
yes,
What's it called again, Rufus?
the HIV.
He got the HIV.
That boy got that HIV. It ain't funny, man. This man is sick.
not
Leave him
laughing at
alone.
the situation.
Leave him
I'm laughing
alone,
at
man. So he came out on the Today Show.
There are a lot of rumors out there right now, and you would like to address them head on, so I'll give it to you. Go ahead.
I have to, yeah. I'm here to admit that I am, in fact, HIV positive. And I have to put a stop to this onslaught, this barrage of attacks and of sub-truths.
And a lot of people are. I'm not coming in to make fun of Charlie Sheen. It's not that. Look, whether you think the guy deserved it or not, no matter what he did, it's not him. It comes down to him being a celebrity and people wanting to hate this guy and say that he deserved it because of his lifestyle, and that right there leads to a bigger ignorance about AIDS itself. Because what people were expecting with this guy, they were expecting him to come out. And they expected him, people really. This is another ignorance of AIDS. They wanted him to come out, and they wanted him to. They expected something like something off The Walking Dead, him to be fucking melted and shit, skin all saggy. People wanted that look for him. They don't want him to be healthy. They don't want him to be. They wanted him to be sick. They wanted this motherfucker to be on the verge of death.
Right. Who is they?
Because there were a lot of rumors out there, and people. Oh, and here's the biggest thing right here. When I say they. The reason why he did this is because the Inquirer, they we got the scoop on Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
They were the ones that were saying he's fucking all kind of dudes and he was doing all kind of crazy stuff with his life. And that was supposed to come out tomorrow on Wednesday, November 18th.
And they went, shit.
Exactly. No.
Stop the presses.
And that's what Charlie Sheen did. He knew this shit was coming out. And he said, you know what? Fuck it.
Strike.
I'm going to come in here and talk about my own life before anybody else can do it. He fucked the National Enquirer all up right now. Right? Really. The general manager or the fucking...
the publisher.
The publisher is just kind of like, God damn.
Spent money to get this expedited. God, fuck, shit.
Yeah.
I think they're like Suge Knight. I think they actually injected him with AIDS. So you're not going to have a story.
Did you hear about how there were people shaking him down? Like he was playing Hush Money.
Yeah.
He had
So-called friends.
He had
millions.
So he had a prostitute over who, after they got done, she went to the bathroom and took a photo of all the pills he was taking and saw that they were like anti-HIV medicine and just said all right, I'm gonna expect some regular checks or this picture is going out.
Oh yeah, no, he was paying all kind of people. Look, it's some shady shit going on with him, but to wish this guy was sicker because it's a better story, to wish he was more sick because he's a celebrity, that's kind of sick in itself. And the reason why it's a dangerous way to think, because we all put this AIDS blame on other people back in the day. Back in the day it was that faggot disease. It was that faggot sickness. And a lot of people didn't think it could happen to them. And that's the way we kind of let it slide a little bit. Because we were talking about, look, I know a lot of people gonna think, no, it wasn't me. I always knew that shit was around. Nah, man. A lot of us were more scared of getting syphilis and gonorrhea. And in this town, shit, people walking the park talking about herpes here. I heard he's gonna be here.
Do you owe him money?
Yeah, exactly. In this town, herpes, Austin, like you were just saying.
Yeah, man.
We're like the number one college town where herpes is a threat.
I think so.
And meanwhile, we didn't know that HIV and AIDS was in the back of the room. Like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm still at this party right here, waiting for you to fuck up so I can give you
by the punch bowl.
By the punch bowl, or there by the keg. Waiting for you to fuck up so we can give you a ride home. But I should not take this lightly.
Hashtag humble brag.
Hey, if this is the only way to save people, if my years of fun and fucking and debauchery and good times could save one life, this
and elevate my status to
To godlike.
you know people,
Legendary.
you know.
I was fucking a lot, and yet somehow I beat AIDS. Huh?
Teflon.
Teflon.
People,
Made AIDS my bitch.
yes, me and Charlie Sheen, boy, I tell you, I feel for that guy because I came out all right, man.
You should have talked to Charlie Sheen.
No, you should have talked to me because apparently I did something right. And you know what? That's the thing. We don't think about it until a celebrity comes in and has to remind us.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, Charlie Sheen. I feel bad for anybody to be found in this position, but it's fuck, man. You know, it just gives us a reminder that this shit is still dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
And it's more dangerous for most of the people in this room. And we don't get too many of these celebrity reminders. That's why we forget. Yeah. And when Arthur Ashe got it, we learned like, wow, because they thought Magic Johnson got it through sex, so I better be careful. Now we can get it from needles and transfusions, and it was through a string of unfortunate deaths that we had this. Tell me who the biggest one was.
Easy.
Easy.
I thought.
Now you all.
No, I knew, but I thought that Easy was before Magic Johnson.
It was February 24th, 1995.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then that's when people could not deny, because you know Easy wasn't fucking no dudes.
No.
How you know that?
Yeah, well, he rapped about it, man. Come on.
It's easy.
Because it's easy. His rhyme said so. That's why. It's easy fucking E. Easy motherfucking E, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
Easy, all right.
Oh, no.
Well, in that movie, if they taught us anything, they told us how he got it. He was fucking everything that moved.
Oh yeah.
So it's still it's out there. You don't ever know where you'll get it from. Shit, you might get it from like a blood transfusion, like you said. You don't know.
Well, they have that locked down now.
I hope so.
Yeah, they test like
they
a
test.
lunatic.
Yeah, they do.
It still happens sometimes in foreign countries, but like here, the chances of it happening are very slim.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we marked that one off. And we won't get it to where we can actually have sex and it won't happen then. But that's the thing. They said
have that.
They said now that a lot of people think like if you have HIV, you can just it's almost like a cold. You're just gonna catch it. But they say that with the medication they have now, not that it's encouraged, but they say that you can actually have sex and not catch it. You won't get it if somebody's on their medication that's on the tracement.
Pre-exposure prophylaxis, and you can take that. And, you can still contract HIV, but you can't. The chances of you getting infected are really low.
Damn, you a smart motherfucker, man.
I told you, this is one of my biggest fears. So I'm researching shit.
He wears a full body condom.
All right, let's do this.
You don't mind if I boil you first?
They have sex in hazmat suits and shit. But here's the other thing. 44% of new infections are in the black community.
Damn.
So shit, we might have it before we walk out this room. Right now.
Somebody in here already has it.
So
I gotta burn this shirt. I like this shirt, man.